Ahead of the 46th Indian Labour Conference beginning on Monday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will meet 21 delegates of central trade unions today. During the meeting with Labour leaders, Prime Minister is likely to exchange views on different issues raised earlier by trade unions and their 10-point charter of demands.
5 persons were killed and 9 persons sustained serious injuries as a 4-storied building collapsed last night in the Vishnu Garden area of Delhi.
Police and rescue teams of Fire Department and NDRF carried rescue operations. The ill-fated building caved in as digging was going on at an adjacent plot for construction of a new structure. Continuing with the probe of notorious Vyapam scam, CBI yesterday started preliminary inquiry into 9 more deaths connected with the scam. With this, the central agency has so far started preliminary inquiry into 14 deaths, including that of journalist Akshay Singh, related with the massive scam. More than 40 persons related with the scam have died in the past 3 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has convened a meeting of all NDA partners on Monday, a day ahead of monsoon session of Parliament. The meeting will discuss the strategy for the upcoming session as opposition parties have closed their ranks against government on various issues. Earlier, Shiv Sena and NDA-LI had demanded a meeting of allies, saying the session will be a stormy affair and the BJP should take its partners into confidence. Chinese official media has stated that the drone which Pakistan claims to have recently shot down was actually made in China. This has busted Pakistani claims that the flying object had come from India. The controversy had vitiated relations between India and Pakistan, which had shown some promise of improvement following meeting of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Pakistan PM Nawaz Sharif in Ufa during BRICS summit. The biggest Rath Yatra festival of millennium, Nab Kalebar, began at Puri in Odisha. The special Rath Yatra, which is happening after 19 years, marks the change of idols of the deities Lord Jagannath, Subhadra and Balbhadra, symbolizing their reincarnation. Over 50 lakh devotees are expected to take part in the 9-day festival, which will conclude on 27th of this month. The southwest monsoon is active in West Bengal, Karnataka and Kerala. Several parts of Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Karnataka and Kerala received heavy rainfall. Met Department has predicted heavy rains in central, northern and eastern India. Director of the Met Department has said that monsoon rainfall is conducive for a good kharif crops. In Afghanistan, 6 policemen were killed when their vehicle hit a roadside bomb in Guzara district of western province of Herat on Saturday. They were on routine patrolling on the first day of the Muslim holiday of Eid al-Fitr. According to the local police spokesperson, there was no immediate claim of responsibility, but roadside bombs have been the Taliban's weapon of choice in their war against foreign and Afghan security forces. Saudi Arabia has said that it has broken up planned Islamic State attacks in the kingdom while announcing that it has arrested 431 suspected ISIS terrorists in its raids. In a statement carried on the official state news agency, the Interior Ministry also accused those arrested of conducting several attacks, suicide bombing in May that killed 21 people in the village of Al-Qadihi. It was the deadliest militant assault in the kingdom in more than a decade. In Iraq, the death toll in a massive suicide car bomb attack carried out by Islamic State militant near capital Baghdad has touched 120. At least 130 people were injured in the attack at a busy market. The attack took place when people were shopping on the eve of Eid al-Fitr. The Islamic State group has claimed responsibility for the blast and said that 3 tons of explosives were used in the vehicle for the attack. The highest religious cleric of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has said that despite the nuclear deal between Iran and the West, his country's attitude towards America will not change. He described US as an arrogant nation. He said Iran countries to have serious differences with the US on West Asia. Former FIFA Vice President Jeffrey Webb has pleaded not guilty in connection with the massive corruption scandal in the World Football governing body. He was placed under house arrest on $10 million bail by a New York judge. Webb is accused of accepting bribes worth millions of dollars in connection with the sale of marketing rights. Somdev brought India back in the Davis Cup by outsmarting Marcus Daniel in reverse singles to level the Asia-Oceania Davis Cup tie against New Zealand. Somdev prevailed over Daniel by 6-4, 6-4 and 6-4 to keep India in hunt. Now Yuki Bhambri will clash with Michael Venus and the outcome of the 5th rubber will decide the fate of the 2 teams. The winner will advance to World Group playoffs. IPL Governing Council has called an emergency meeting in Mumbai today to discuss the situation arising out of the suspension of Chennai Super King and Rajasthan Royals for 2 years. A Supreme appointed committee on 14th of this month suspended the 2 teams from the IPL for 2 years. After 3-0 ODI whitewash and a win in the first T20 international, India would be looking to continue their dominance and compete the clean sweep when they take on hapless Zimbabwe in the second and final T20 international match in Harare today. Despite showing an initial spark in the first one-day, Zimbabwe quickly fizzled out against India.